Hey, it's 6:30 and I will call this meeting to order. First off, chairman's comments. I have nothing. George? Yeah. Okay. Public comments? No public comments. Old business update complaint on Hudson Road, Rowe. We have nothing from the lawyer yet. And then review of building application. We're still waiting for requested stuff from, you can if you want, yeah. It's already on.
I finally heard from the engineer yesterday. He took his time getting back to me. But
The engineer for what now?
so I've dealt with the soil sign. We're putting the application to the state for the culvert so that we could,
DES stuff, right?
yeah, so we could
Yeah.
have something positively in writing so that you can see that. So I've already contracted again with the soil scientists. And then because of the questions that came back from the state that were missing on the plan, that's the actual engineer that draws up the plan.
Yeah.
So I've contacted him. He did get back to me yesterday. And he's gonna, because it's been 3 years, wants to go out and walk the site again. So we're sort of starting over on that. So that's gonna be a delay for a while.
Okay.
So should we remove 0.3 until I have something affirmative and then let you know and put it back on? How do you
No, I
do that?
can't because you already filled out an application and gave it to us. So until we say either no, take it off, and then you'll have to complete another complete one.
Okay.
Or do you want to leave it on? I mean, it's up to you. I can do either one. So if we take it off now, then you've got to start from the process of application again over.
Well, let's leave it where it is.
Okay.
And I've got a few items I need to do, but it's not an issue at this point because without that driveway, nothing happens.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm gonna wait till I have the driveway stuff and then submit everything that I owe you at once, if that's okay with you guys.
It's fine with me.
Okay.
Just need the information. Yep. All right, anything else on the building application for Rowe? We have nothing on safety committee either. Number 4 under new business will be the rec department event update, Danny or Vivian. Looks like Vivian.
Looks like it's me. Vivian Wills, Rec Committee. There's a couple of updates, and first of all, I did send in a couple of facility applications for reserving space. Town hall, I think that's pretty easy. A homeschool group has approached us to be able to have a meeting once a month in the town hall, using the town hall to meet and greet and coordinate.
As long as somebody from rec is here. I mean, if the rec is doing it, not them, then someone from rec should be here while that's event's going on.
That is being worked out.
Okay.
Yes. We have a couple of, I guess, let me just clarify, would that always have to be the same person? Or
No,
just somebody
have to be
from
the
rec?
same person.
Okay,
But they could do it on their own too. All they gotta do is request that time and they could
Mhm.
do it on their own if rec doesn't need to be the middleman. If it's just for hall fees, we can waive that for anybody that's homeschooled. I mean,
Okay.
that's a fairly easy thing, I think.
okay. Well, basically, since we've already run it through the committee, we'll continue on with how we're approaching this. And then consider, because we have a possibility of interested people for the committee in ongoing sense anyway, so. The other, when it comes to usage of facility, there's the hurricane, the Southern New Hampshire Hurricane girls travel softball, yeah, that had approached and asked about what it takes for using the Memorial Ball Field. This is a collaboration of 5 towns, the Mason, Greenville, Temple, New Ipswich, Wilton. There are members from all these 5 towns. Temple is a good location for being more central than what they've been using in Mason. So that was presented. And rec would like to be able to support that. And so we have filled out an application for the reservation for the field, using the field on those dates.
When did it go to? October?
October.
Okay, because I just was scheduled to have the porta potty removed after Harvest Festival, but if you want me to leave it there a little bit longer.
And that was a question about that. They, first of all, have a certificate of insurance that they're going to be sending that they already have
Yep.
for their team, and also had offered basically to pay or contribute to the use and the necessity of the porta potty.
Well, the porta potty sits there all the time anyways, and
Right.
the town's paying for it. So I mean, if it sits there for an extra month, I don't know about these guys, but I don't have an issue with that.
Okay, just wanted to let you know that the offer was out there, so.
Yeah. And if they're part of the, the area,
Mhm.
we do have somebody else that uses that ball field, the old timers.
Oh, they finished last night.
Yeah,
You're all done?
Yeah, last night.
so that would be the only conflicting
Mhm.
thing going on, but if they finished last night, then there should be nothing else.
And if
We
this
just-
turns,
We just want the application so that we don't have people
I get it.
butting heads over the field that
Right.
they didn't put in their application.
Yep, so I did send that on. It's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then their games are on Sundays. And if it turns out to be a win and they want to approach this again next year, then yeah, if that's, so
I don't
you
have a
know.
Problem with, I mean, it's
Yep.
people in the area, and I'm sure
And
that
it is open to the public. There's,
if somebody from Temple wants to join on there, I'm sure they could, so.
it's good for our town. Yep.
Yep.
So when it comes to that. Another point was the going forward with a celebration of the 250th of America on the 22nd. And I have, before Danny speaks, he's got the application.
Right. Yet to get the required signatures, Mike Needham was a yes, but I haven't seen him yet. Peter Caswell was a yes, and I haven't seen him yet. George Clark, I'm waiting on a return call about the 10, but otherwise he's a yes, but I don't have their signatures yet on the. And I was wondering if you guys sign it tonight, or if we could have it signed by one of you at another point, because it says Board of Selectmen. Signatures.
We can sign it tonight pending the other signatures.
Okay.
And this is for Saturday, the 22nd.
Yeah.
So,
Change the date from noon to 3 p.m. That's why the time it's
so it'll be for 4 hours basically, and 3 to 7 and,
all because we are having food, so we may have to go bring the food to the hall, or we may primarily use the common, but the hall probably.
Yeah, the only thing I ask there is make sure you coordinate with Mike if you plan on doing anything, shutting down the road, because that's gonna be an issue if Mike's not aware of it.
Yeah, I did mention that.
and then,
There shouldn't be a ton of people. We're expecting 50 to 100 jobs.
Yeah. there is definitely interest and, there's a lot of good comments, which is nice. People are paying attention. The other is the porta potty.
Oh, and for economy, that we will, we're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just Carol will take it out and put it on the line item.
Okay, along with the 250th and with Julie here too, that can represent at least comment from the 250th fund. There's been up in the attic storage, really like under the eaves, there's been leftovers from the 250th celebration of Temple from years ago. And there are a number of hats and mugs left, red and blue. And the mugs that are like this, there's about 30 of the mugs. Let me just, so I've just known of their presence up there. Of course, I was affiliated with and a member of the committee when it was all going on. But
2008.
no, you didn't have anything to do with the mugs and the hats. They were, as a committee, we had come through with, that.
You're a hat short if you're bartering with us. You're a hat short if you're bartering with us.
Right. So my question is, certainly, as far as I'm concerned, they basically belong to the town. This is money that had been raised, so yeah, so the point is, if we can put them out there, it could be Harvest Festival, the 250th. Is it possible that money generated from that, even if it's just donation, could benefit the 250th fund? Or what? I'm just, first of all,
I mean,
I'm wondering.
I think that would be something that recreation would have to decide as to where the money's gonna go, if that is.
Yeah, but it's not, they're not Rex things. I'm personally bringing this up. It could have been, yeah, it was up, it's up there in the storage.
Little, top 5, 10, 100.
So the hats, there's about 48 of each color. And there's about 32 mugs.
Yeah, I mean, all they're doing up there is sitting there taking up space.
Yeah, and they've been hermetically sealed, as Johnny Carson would say. So they're in good shape. I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
And then I also dragged out the old banner, which Danny's put up on the store, but whoever thought we could use that again, but that's been rolled up, kind of rolled up upstairs. It looks rather smart out there. But just wondering if we can, between, like I said, even Harvest Festival and stuff like that, if they can get out there.
I would tend to just ask all the other committees if anybody happens to own these or, and if nobody claims them, then I don't have a problem with it. George, you got a problem with them getting rid of them?
No, I thought if you could sell them, you can get some money to go into the recreation fund.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait.
if
Well,
you-
they've been sitting up there for 18 years.
Yes.
I
Quite a
would
while.
consider them abandoned.
Yeah.
Consider what?
I would consider them abandoned. And if you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
can sell them,
Oh,
I
okay.
would say they're yours.
Yeah.
I've never even
I'm
counted
not sure we
that.
have to ask anybody.
18 years. That's
If this is right.
2008.
correct.
You know.
I understand that. I hadn't
Time
put
flies.
that, yeah, it sure
Yeah,
does.
and then if recreation so decides after taking in all the money, if they want to give it to the 250th, I mean,
Okay.
we can't tell you what to do with it.
I guess I would make a motion that we donate this abandoned property to the rec committee to do with as they see fit.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody
Okay, thank you.
opposed?
Thank you. All right, abandoned property.
But they
Wonder what else is
should-
up there. Wonder what else is stored there. That's for sure.
Yeah? Huh,
No, we placed it a few times.
Everybody
You want to
complains
give
there's no
Julie
room.
that? Because she's next on our agenda. You guys all set?
All right.
Let's be here when she says, she might have patients to our bed.
Oh.
Is there anything you might say anything about our bed?
No, nothing about the on the 22nd. Yeah. Except that. Somewhere else that I'm also hosting, so I can't participate very good, which I'm very sad, but I hope it's fun. Yeah. I'm sure we will, yeah, do our best to have it.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. Just turn it on till the green light comes on.
It's on, but oh,
There
you
you
can
go.
hear me. Okay. Yep.
I'll give it to him, band.
So I'm just Julie McAdoo for the 250th anniversary fund. I'm just here to advise you of an award that we our committee voted on and approved for the purchase of a Bose sound system. This is coming from the Volunteer Fire Department Fund Committee. I don't know. I think they were just called the fund. And it was their idea to improve the sound system, and they have found a vendor, and I forwarded to you their invoice. I don't know if Carol gave you that also, but I sent on, I think I see it in front of you, this form that
Yeah, we have.
do you have that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that just spells out the details of the organization that asked for the funds, and that when we approved it for $2,000 towards the cost of that system, which I guess is going to be a great improvement. And also that we have plenty of money in our checking account to make that award. We'd like to have the money be used, so we're hoping that you will approve this award.
And I assume somebody's covering the other $200?
Yes,
Yeah.
the firefighter fund will be covering the other amount, yes.
I
Yeah.
move that the 250th anniversary fund donate the $2,000 to the cost of the Bose.
System.
I'll second that.
I have a couple of Boses at my house.
Oh,
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? I actually went to the big event at the Monadnock Hospital for all the first responders.
yeah.
Kids touch a truck, all the
Yeah.
police were there. And they actually had one of the same kind of systems.
Uh-huh.
And I was very impressed how clearly I could hear it all the way across and down the end of the
Wow.
parking lot.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be a great thing for
Yeah,
everybody.
because I've just been taking their word for it, that they did
Yep.
really good research, and it's for anyone in any organization in town to use. I mean, it's not gonna necessarily be just for the fire department or their activities, but they said, you know, any organization that needs a sound system on the common or whatever, they want to make it
Yeah,
available.
and I guess not only that, we got it with a discount as well, and the discount would cost us over $5,000 for that same thing that we're getting for
Wow.
$2,200.
Yeah, that's excellent.
So
Yeah,
it was a good deal.
good, great. Well, thank you very much.
All right, anything else on that?
No, not from me, no.
Okay, next on is the garage doors for the highway, and I
Oh.
guess they're leaving it to me. So we have an invoice from Lizzie's Garage Doors, which they came up and gave us a price, and it's the better price of the three that we've gotten.
Good catch.
Nice catch. So they want half down. Which I think we've only done one other time for the sound system in here. So $8,350, right? $8,350. So they can get them ordered, and then in 4 weeks, they'll come and install, and they'll give us a bill for the $8,350 for the second half of the bill. when they get them installed. Anybody have a problem with that?
Is this, this budget
Yes.
again?
It was all considered the last go around. This number was already in there
Okay,
for the garage doors, but the garage door guy just wants a deposit first
all right.
before he orders the doors, and it's only to cover the doors.
It doesn't cover the installation.
No. He just wants the doors right now, and then when he does the installation, he'll bill us for it.
The 16,700 covers the installation. The
Yes.
50% just covers the doors.
Correct.
Which
Yep.
is not unreasonable.
Yep.
So I would make a motion that we approve that.
Okay, I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So we can have Kara send that, our, the treasurer send that check out. So we can get those ordered. And if we could call them and let them know it's on its way, that would be a better thing.
Yep.
Now we're at number 7, trustee of the trust funds. We have two different,
Well, depending how your vote went tonight, I just was ready for both, so you're gonna approve the higher one because
It's 713.
you're paying the 8,350 plus the 10,713 from Hampshire lumber. So I did two, in case you said, no, you're not gonna pay half of the
Right.
other one. There should be a Hampshire lumber invoice in there as well. Yeah, 1 or 2. So this is gonna be the one I'm gonna give you for both invoices.
yeah, and this $19,000 includes the deposit for half the doors, so that includes the $8,250 that we just talked about.
So we're gonna
Oh.
you're gonna sign this one. Because you approved to pay the half.
All right, so I'll make the motion that the select board has to authorize the transfer of $19,063.60 from the highway garage maintenance, repair and construction expendable trust fund established in March 2025 town meeting, Article 19, to the general fund for the purposes of paying and tracking work done on the highway garage current facility.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Right, number 8, candidates night, we're gonna cancel. Phil said, he couldn't be here tonight. He wants to be on the next agenda for the next night to talk about his vision for our candidates night. That's not a town candidates night either. That's a separate thing. So, this is more the state election officials.
So
Or
it won't-
whoever's
it won't
running for
affect what we
state
normally
offices.
do.
We usually have them.
Yes, but it's not with the state. It's not with the state people that are running for the state.
Right,
It's usually just for locals that are running for
that's correct.
here. So the local one won't change. He's just looking to add another date for to get more candidates in here to get more people informed. So that'll go on next agenda. All right, then we got number 9, which is a solar credit for Lennartz on Applewood Lane. And according to Avatar, I recommend that this application be approved for the tax year 2027. Please note this in the application. Is late for tax year 2026, which was the April 15th, 2026 deadline. So it will be added into the first property tax of 2027. So I'll make a motion to sign this. George, can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
No, I'll abstain.
And Clay's gonna abstain. We have two certificates of occupancy. I just did a sign off today on building on 179 Stonegate. And I did last week a certificate on 220 Webster Highway. So I motion that we create the occupancy permits for both these properties.
I will second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Before we do select board minutes, we have two permits.
Still waiting for Pete on the Jetta Grove one.
All right, so one's for Jetta Grove, 28 Jessen Lane, and the other one is Carol Lusnick, 241 Hadley Highway, which I'm looking at the permit application, and this is more of a, it's being done by groundwork, so I think it's a sealing up of a crawl space
You don't have to run out, Steve.
under that house. So these have both been approved. We're waiting for other signatures from Pete Caswell. So motion to accept pending approvals.
So move.
I'll second.
All those opposed? I mean, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Six, and this is Carol.
Okay.
For some reason, this was in the packet. Well, that's all the permits, committee updates. Do you have anything, George?
No. We all went to the police commission meeting.
Yeah, we all know it went on the police, we just bought 9 tires,
That committee on vacation.
11 tires, I think. And we did put on an old officer as a matron for female officers because we don't have anything for that for our police department, so we did add that with a 4-hour minimum for her pay if she has to bring them up to Valley Street. But I think that was all that was going on. The only other thing I'd like to mention is, conservation has berry orchard in the Marsh properties. I'm not sure what the Marsh property is on for their Wednesday, is it Wednesday meeting?
Yeah, I asked Joe if it was, if someone's supposed to go and he didn't reply. Joe or whoever it is.
Oh, that was for the court date for,
Oh, that's
for
not.
Marsh, but this is Conservation Commission.
Oh,
So I just want to keep apprised of the berry orchard thing, but I don't know what the Marsh thing is. So I'd like to find out.
Okay, I'll be at the meeting tomorrow night. I'll send an update.
When is the conservation commission one go?
6 o'clock tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes. Yeah, 6 o'clock,
Yeah,
right here in the annex.
oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all we have is meeting minutes, unless anybody else has anything. Which I lost mine, but I didn't have any issues with them.
I move we accept the minutes.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? That's it. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Thank you all. Good night.